Hello, friends, and welcome to reading for today. Now, I know I've been saying that I have a lot of favorite things going on. Like every week, I'm like, this is one of my favorite stories, or this is one of my favorite things. Well, this is one of my absolute favorite activities to do. Okay. So it's not my favorite story. I like the story this week, but the activity that we're going to do before we read the story is one of my favorite things we do all year. Okay. Now, today, we are learning a skill that's very important, especially when we start reading books that are more like chapter books or books without words and things like that. And our skill for this week is called mental image, okay? When we hear those two words, mental image, we have to think about what do they mean. Mental means anything that happens inside of your brain, okay? So mental image. And an image is like a picture, okay? So our mental image is a picture that we have in our brain, okay? So what that means is as you're reading or as someone is telling you a story or anything like that, your brain is automatically developing what you think something looks like, okay? So today we're going to practice using our mental image, okay? Now, you are going to need this page right here. It says my mental image, okay? And we are going to use this during this activity. Again, it's my favorite, and I promise I think you guys are going to like it. Okay, my kids last year loved it, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, Miss Gates is going to read you a poem, okay? And it's a super fun poem, okay? And when you're going to hear the title, you're like, what? But it's okay, okay? And we're going to take it in steps, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the title, and you are going to draw a picture of what's happening in your head, okay? So we're going to look right here at the before. You're only drawing in this first box, okay? I'm going to read you the title of our poem, and I want you to draw what you think this poem is going to be about, okay? So here we go. The title of my poem is My Neighbor's Dog is Purple. Okay, so I want you to pause your video. Draw me a picture in that before box, remember, right here. What do you think is going to happen in this poem? My neighbor's dog is purple. Okay, so just a quick picture, doesn't have to be super detailed. Pause your video and come on back and we'll get started with the next part. Okay, did you draw your picture? I cannot wait to see them. Okay, now for this next part, you're gonna listen, whoops, that's not your ears. You're gonna listen to Miss Gates read part of the poem, and you're gonna be thinking about, is the picture that was in my brain at the beginning of the poem still the picture that I'm picturing in my head, okay? So you're gonna get to draw here in this next box. We're not going back to change this one. We're only drawing a new picture here. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Listening close so that you hear those details, because the details that we hear are what help us develop our mental image. So we're listening for words that are giving us clues on what things look like. What do they smell like? What do they taste like? What do they sound like, right? So we're listening for those adjectives that help us develop a picture in our head. Here we go. My Neighbor's Dog is Purple by Jack Prelutsky. My neighbor's dog is purple. Its eyes are large and green. Its tail is almost endless, the longest I have seen. My neighbor's dog is quiet. It does not bark one bit. But when my neighbor's dog is near, I feel afraid of it. Okay, I want you to pause your video, and I want you to draw what does your mental image look like now? Want me to read it one more time? Here we go. Listening up. My neighbor's dog is purple. Its eyes are large and green. Its tail is almost endless, the longest I have seen. My neighbor's dog is quiet. It does not bark one bit. But when my neighbor's dog is near, I feel afraid of it. Okay, pause your video, draw your new mental image. Remember, quick pictures, and come on back. All right, are you ready for the end to see if your mental image changes again? Okay, because my mental image has changed a couple of times. All right, here we go. My neighbor's dog is purple. Its eyes are large and green. Its tail is almost endless, the longest I have seen. My neighbor's dog is quiet. It does not bark one bit. But when my neighbor's dog is near, I feel afraid of it. My neighbor's dog looks nasty. It has a wicked smile. Before my neighbor painted it, it was a crocodile. What? It's not a dog at all. It's actually a crocodile. So look, here's my picture for my poem. My neighbor's dog is purple. Is it a dog? No, it is not a dog. The neighbor painted a crocodile purple. What? That is crazy. All right. So I'm excited. I want to see your mental image pages today. So now that we have finished our poem, I want you to go back in and I want you to draw what happened after we finished reading it and see how your mental image changed from the beginning to the end. So you're going to submit that on Seesaw for Miss Gates so I can see. All right.